What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. Let's get right into it. All right. God is the supreme being, mastermind, creator. All right. If that's the case, what do you think you were put here to be? All right. God is a creator. All right. God put you here to create as well. God put you here to be a creator. All right. You wake up, you can't wake up every day without seeing all the things that God has created. All right. From people to everything else, animals, everything, the environment, the earth, all that. Okay, God created all that. So what you're supposed to be doing is you're supposed to be creating a world for yourself. You're supposed to be creating a universe for yourself. All right, you're supposed to be doing that. That's what you were put here to do. What you were put here to do is to be able to make something great, create something great that has a lasting impact that people will be able to benefit from way after you're gone and you're not here anymore. You transcend to the next level of life. All right. And that's what it's all about. You're supposed to be using the time that you're here to be creating. And that's why it's important to work towards financial freedom, because these jobs will drain you of your creative abilities. They'll take your time away from you. They'll take your life away from you. All the good things that you're supposed to be doing here, experiencing, going places, traveling, meeting with like minds, meeting new people, experiencing new things, food, clothes, uh, and what's the word I'm looking for? Places as far as like scenery. That's what I was looking for. Sceneries like different jungles and different rainforests and stuff like that. You're supposed to be traveling and seeing things. So the fact that jobs limit your ability to do this because you can work, but you really won't have time unless you own the company or something to really do what you want to do and have the life that you want. Because I guarantee you, the owner of the company, he's going on vacation. She's going on vacation. All right, they're going on vacation, traveling here, traveling there, going to different exotic places, having business meetings and stuff like that, while everybody else is being stuck in the factory working, not doing that. So if you want to be going on vacation, if you want to be traveling, then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to create something. You're going to have to tap into your creative ability. You're going to have to start educating yourself. You're going to have to start using your time to make sacrifices and dedicate your time towards becoming better, becoming greater. You're going to have to take whatever it is you know and keep adding to that every single day. So that way you can be the best at what it is you do. All right. You don't want to be mediocre. You don't want to be average. You want to be the best at what it is you do. All right. So that way, what you create will be able to have that lasting impact. All right. When you look at certain ancient structures that were created, that were made, that were created who knows how long ago, are still here to this day. And apparently they're a lot older than, they keep finding out that they're a lot older than they first thought. So they got to get that thing together. But anyway, you need to be able to create something that could last that long and have that much of an impact. But the thing is, you can. All right. And that is also another representation and proof that you can create something that's great and amazing and that will have a long lasting impact. All right. Because God put that ability in you. You have the creative abilities just like He does. All right. God put in you creative abilities so that way you could create on your level as great as you can. Okay, that's why it says you could do what Jesus did and greater, because you were put here to actually do that. You're put here to create something that has a lasting impact. So instead of not doing what you fear, okay, you're afraid of working on your dream, you're afraid of putting it out there, you're afraid of how people are going to feel about it, you're afraid if it's not good enough, it may not be good enough, put it out anyway. All right, you have to start somewhere, and fear doesn't get things done. Fear just gets in the way. So as long as you stay afraid, that's time that you're not adding to all the greatness that's already been put out into the world. All right, your greatness is very important as well. All right, your greatness has a lot of importance too. So you have something to offer. All right, you have something to bring to the table. So don't think just because you haven't made it yet, or you think you're not a big enough name, or you think no one knows you, or you think you may not be good enough. Don't think that you're not good enough. All right, don't think that. Don't agree with those thoughts. You need to be agreeing with positive thoughts that make you motivated to do what it is that you're supposed to be doing with your life. All right, anything that tells you that you can't do it, or doesn't agree with you being successful with it, don't agree with that. And what you need to do is just start small and just start working on things, start creating things, take ideas, write them down, see yourself doing it. And then when you do it, just keep doing a little bit more of that each day. And then figure out what it is that you need to make better and improve. And then you can have a whole put together project. All right. It may take you a few weeks to learn it, may take you a few months to learn it, it may take you a few years to learn it. All right, it may take you a whole decade to learn it. But as long as you're working on it, it's better to spend, well, not spend, it's better to use 10 years of your life doing something that will benefit you for the rest of your life. Or imagine putting in 10 years on something you think people just think you're just playing around with it. People think it's not going to get you anywhere. People think you're not going to do anything with it. But then, boom, out of nowhere, it starts to pick up for you. They shouldn't have been worried about you in the first place. But that's why you're supposed to create. All right, you have to create, because creating can change your life. People make things all the time that put them in a better situation than they were before. So what you're supposed to be doing is you're supposed to be just like God, in the sense of you're supposed to be creating. All right. Whatever you create, your dream, that's going to create a world. That's why they call it a dream world. Your dream is going to create a reality within this world. You're going to be able to do things different. You're going to be able to live the life that you want. You're going to be able to have the things that you want, do what it is that you want. And you're not going to be held down by having a job. Okay, jobs provide for us, but you can also provide for yourself. I'm gonna say that again. Jobs help us provide for us, but we can also provide for ourselves. All we have to do is believe in ourselves, all right, and work on ourselves and get ourselves to the point to where we can provide for ourselves, can start making money for ourselves. And then once we start making money for ourselves, all we have to do is do the calculations to see how much it costs to live off of our dream or our creation full time, so we can make it a career and not have to work for somebody else, not have to get up when somebody says get up, not have to move when somebody says move, not have to do something when somebody tells you to. All right, you can be your own boss, you can call your own shots. All it does is it takes a certain amount of effort, because once you go to work, when you get off work, that's when you're supposed to be working on yourself. You're not allowed to be just sitting around, because you have to take how, no matter how tired you are, no matter how no matter how bad you really don't feel like doing it, think about how bad you really don't feel like being at that job, or think about how badly you don't like your life situation right now, and use that energy to fuel you, to help you get up, to motivate you, to get you to work on it. Because if you don't work on it, you're going to keep putting yourself further and further and further in that situation, instead of cutting away at it and putting yourself into another situation by working on things, creating things, and working on your dream. Because your dream is something that can get you out of the matrix if you apply the proper work ethic, and if you go about it the right way. All right, so if you go about it the right way, if you're disciplined with it, and it's something that you always take out time to make sure that you get done, you put it above everything else. You don't let days go by without getting things done. Then you will be able to at some point you'll be able to make it a career, because you will have mastered it. And once you master your craft, that's when you really will be able to explain it to people how you want to. You'll be able to orchestrate it the way you want. All right, you'll be able to put it together the way you want. You'll be able to be as creative as you want with it, and people won't be able to deny your ability. All right, they won't be able to say that you're not good enough, because from all the work that you put in and from all the effort that you put in, it's at least going to be able to have some type of impact. And then whatever impact that has, you could take that and then learn from that, and then grow from that, and even make that better. So it's really about all where you want to take it with your mind. It's all about what you do with your mind. All right. Don't let people put a ceiling on you. All right. There's artists that come out and then the record company tells them, or the news or tabloids or whatever it is. So the media, they say like they'll never get another hit again, or they'll never have another good movie again. And I don't know. I guess because those names are so big, and if they put that out there, they try to get into the person's head. But it's like your mind has to be so strong that you can get around that. That you should be able to overthink that, because if you did it once, you could do it again. And you shouldn't let anything outside of you influence how you feel about your craft, especially your craft. And then if you could transfer that into everything else, you'll really be on the ball. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video. All right. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Welcome. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. I see you guys blowing the comments up. I like seeing everybody in the comment section. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for everybody for hitting that like button. All right. It helps us reach a wider audience and the video gets out to more people. And thank you again for watching the ads, because that's cool too. It also helps the channel out also. So I'll see everybody in the next video. This has been another druuill special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. We out.